The Ballon d'Or recently shared its list of the top 30 players. They revealed that Messi, Erling Haaland and Mbappe are the leading contenders for the top football prize. But first, here's an interesting fact. Usually, the player who is considered the best in the World Cup is from the team that loses in the final, except in Messi's case. For instance, in 2018, Croatia lost in the final, and Luka Modrič was named the best player. In 2014, Argentina lost in the final, but Messi got the honour. In 2010, the Netherlands lost in the final, and Diego Forlan, who came in third with Uruguay, was the best player. Similarly, in 2006, France lost in the final and Zidane was named the best player. In 2002, Germany lost in the final and Oliver Kahn received the award. In 1998, France lost in the final and Ronaldo Nazario was considered the best player. However, something interesting happened in 2022. Messi, who had been an exception to this pattern, scored 7 goals, including 4 from penalties to help his team win the final. This victory usually makes a player a strong candidate for the Ballon d'Or. Nevertheless, some argue that Mbappe deserved the award more than Messi. Considering this, there is a strong argument that Messi might win another Ballon d'Or, even though some believe he doesn't truly deserve it. While Haaland, with his outstanding performance, should also be strongly considered for this prestigious honour. So let's just address why Haaland deserves the title. Messi bagged the World Cup with Argentina, and Haaland had a stellar first season at Manchester United, scoring a whopping 52 goals. But what's got everyone scratching their heads is the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo from the list this time. It's the first time in 20 years that he hasn't made the cut. It's like football's hitting the refresh button, moving away from the Messi and Ronaldo show. People are buzzing about the new crop of football talents with Haaland leading the charge. And let me tell you, Haaland's got a real case here. Driven by his hunger for goals, he practically carried City to snatch that Premier League title from the long-time leaders Arsenal, sealing their 3rd consecutive championship. He even steered the squad to a glorious FA Cup win with a sweet victory over their arch-rivals Manchester United. But the big one, folks, was the Champions League. Haaland was the heart and soul of City's triumph, a trophy they'd been craving for ages. He also clinched the top scorer title in Europe's most elite competition. And get this, Haaland shattered a decades-old record held by Alan Shearer and Andy Cole for the most goals in a Premier League season. That record had stood untouched for 28 long years. Haaland wrapped up the season with a jaw-dropping 36 Premier League goals, and the kicker is, he only started in 32 out of 35 matches. On average, he was finding the net every 77 minutes. Now, think about it. He missed 3 games. Imagine what he could pull off this season now that he's in the groove. Some folks might argue that Messi clinched the World Cup, but here's the deal. He had a rock-solid Argentinian squad backing him up. Haaland, on the other hand, doesn't have that kind of firepower when he's playing for Norway. Now, let's talk about why Messi might not be the shoo-in this year. Last season, PSG hit a rough patch in the round of 16 of the Coupe de France. Their dream of bagging the Champions League, the very reason they brought Messi to Paris, went down the drain. In the Champions League group stage, PSG stumbled unexpectedly, setting up a dicey round of 16 clash with Bayern Munich. Messi's performance in both those Bayern matches? Well, let's just say it was a bit lackluster. The Champions League exit pretty much marked the end of Messi's season, and his final months at PSG were basically a rollercoaster of frustration and disappointment. We all understand that Messi might win the Ballon d'Or this year because of his World Cup victory. But let's take a closer look at some instances in the past where players might have been unfairly denied the highly sought-after award. One such case was Robert Lewandowski in 2020. The real controversy arose when the Ballon d'Or ceremony was cancelled, just as Lewandowski seemed destined to secure his first title. His performance that year was truly outstanding. It could have been a straightforward win, much like Karim Benzema's victory the previous year. Lewandowski's football skills were on a completely different level. Officially, the organisers cited the cancellation as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, but in the hearts of most football fans, it was undeniably Lewandowski's award to claim. Another noteworthy incident took place in 2013 when Frank Ribery was in contention. Ribery played a central role in Bayern Munich's incredible treble-winning season under Jupp Heynckes. He was the centre of their attacking force, which ultimately secured a thrilling victory over Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final. However, despite his remarkable achievements, Ribery lost out to Cristiano Ronaldo for the Ballon d'Or that year. What left fans bewildered was the fact that Ronaldo had ended the season without a single trophy to his name. The decision seemed even more puzzling given that Ribery didn't even finish as the runner-up, a bitter pill to swallow for the talented Frenchman. The selection process for the Ballon d'Or winner came under intense scrutiny in 2010. The debate centered around whether the award should be based on an individual's goal-scoring tally or their ability to inspire their team to victory. In the end, Lionel Messi was declared the winner for that year. His remarkable 60-goal contribution during the season was hard to dispute. However, Wesley Sneijder's impact on Jose Mourinho's Inter Milan, who secured the treble that season, was equally extraordinary. Sneijder's stellar performance extended to the World Cup, where he was outperformed only by Uruguay's Diego Forlan as the Netherlands reached the final. As we ponder this year's Ballon d'Or, there's a chance that Haaland might be overlooked, much like these past cases. In summary, Haaland unquestionably deserves recognition, but the shine of Messi's World Cup triumph might tip the scales. What are your thoughts on this matter? Do let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, do subscribe to the channel for more updates. We catch you in the next one.